Thank you so much for joining me today. For the best experience, I recommend that you wear headphones. Thank you for listening.
So, you're the one failing to get your broom license. No wonder. You're nearly 10 minutes late for our refresher lesson. No. I don't want to hear any excuses today. Grab your broom and let's get started. We need to fly through this beginning section since you've shrunken our time frame. Firstly, show me your stance on the ground. I don't need you flying up just to fall back down. Oh, goodness. Your stance is horrible. And I don't mean that as a compliment. Here, shift your hips this way. There you go. And arch your back a bit. Just lower the stance entirely. Yeah, that looks much better. You'll want to grab here. Since you don't look like a fast learner, I'll just mark the section that you should keep your hands on. Right there. Great. Now watch me first, then try to fly up after me. I promise to go slowly. See how I keep the same posture even once I'm not on the ground? Many beginners get tense as they leave the safety of the earth. But once you scrunch in on yourself, your balance is gone and you're plummeting back down to the dirt. Now slowly rise up. Just keep your eyes on me and hold your stance. See how I keep my thighs tight around the broomstick? Most of my balance is kept at my hips rather than my hands. Good job, nice and slow until you're no longer below me. Just a little higher. Great! You look a bit nervous, but just calm down. Anyone can fly on a broom as long as they allow themselves the confidence to do so. So just let your mind relax, your negative thoughts release, and just focus on copying me as we continue to ascend. I like to be at least 40 feet off the ground when flying with beginners. Enough to make you aware of the danger of falling, but still able to bail if need be. Oh, please. If you fell at this height, you wouldn't die. Besides, you can use magic to protect yourself, if you don't freak out. Oh, I won't protect you. I think falling on your ass is part of the learning process. Most of my students only do it once, but I imagine you won't be like most students. Now, let's just fly straight ahead for about a mile. Yeah, this is a good pace for a beginner. Stop that. Just look straight ahead. When you look all around, your broom sways. You'll fail the test if you weave all about. For now, just focus on flying your broom. You can admire the scenery once you have a license. Oh, I've been teaching these lessons for about 10 years now. I never really saw myself as a teacher, though. I used to be a beast tamer. Apparently taming wild beasts is about the same as teaching, though. Right. Now let's try our turns. Show me your hand signals for when we're riding near others. Oh, goodness, no. How do you even... You need to know your hand signals. Yes, those are for when you're driving a human car. These are completely different. Did you even read the Wise Witch's Broom Riding Handbook? Skimming is not reading. Look, watch me. This is for a right turn. And this is for a left turn. You do it. Good job. Now let's do a right turn. Just head straight until you have the momentum. Then shift your weight with your upper body to the right. Keep your hips sturdy on the broomstick. Using your hips to turn will only throw off your balance and make you fall. Okay, that's a good speed. Now use your shoulders to point to the right, keeping your hands firmly gripping the spot that I marked for you. Good job. Just a little slow and awkward, but it would have gotten the pass on a test. Just keep going straight at me, okay? And then turn left before you hit me. Yes, I'll stay here perfectly still. If you don't turn, I promise I won't be the one falling, hun. Yep, signal your left turn. Good job. A little close, kind of sloppy, but still good enough to get the pass. Let's try landing now. I know it's a little hard to just stay still in the air as a beginner, so you can just keep slowly going straight, back and forth. Watch how I land. It's okay if you weave a little, just don't accidentally point your stick down towards the ground just yet. Since this was one of your fail points from the first test, let's focus on going slow. Make sure you're landing in the position you flew up in. Keep your knees bent slightly for the impact. I promise, straight legs hitting the ground will not absorb the impact properly. You'll end up with knee problems before you know it. See how I lower gently to the ground? Try a small hover before landing as a beginner. It's a great way to practice the still hover without any chance of falling to your death. Make sure you're landing softly on the balls of your feet, not your toes or your heels, okay? Great. I'll stay down here and watch your attempt, okay? Whenever you're ready, descend and land. Well, that was a shit landing. Usually you want your ass to still be on the broom, not in the dirt there, hun. Just get back on the broom, go up a few feet, and come straight back down. We'll keep doing that until you can get a soft landing on your feet. Okay, good job. Now a bit higher. Yep, higher than that. There you go. Higher. Okay, come back down now. Okay, not perfect, but enough to give you the pass. For our last bit of time we have here, just try to follow me, okay? We can take a quick break first, though. You look ragged. Drink some water and stretch. It's easy to get tense and sore when you first start flying. Alright, that's enough of a break. Back on the broom, let's get moving. Follow me. Okay, you can come a bit higher up and closer. Not that I mind your nervous little face looking up at me, but in order to pass your riding test, you'll need to be more comfortable flying higher up. There you go. Just try to speed up a bit, hun. A bit faster. Perfect. Okay, here come some trees. Keep an eye on them and make sure not to hit any. Try to remember your signals, but no worries if you miss some right now. Just focus on turning quick enough to maneuver around the obstacles. Good job. You were shaky, but you didn't hit anything. How about we turn around and land where we started the lesson? Higher, faster. Okay, we're coming up on our end spot. Slow it down just a tad before we land. Perfect. And as we descend, try to hover a bit. The hover isn't a part of the test, but it is an extremely important skill to have when broom riding. There you go. Keep the stance and land on the balls of your feet. You've already improved so much. I guess you aren't as much of a wild beast as some of my other students can be. Okay, hun, here's your slip, stating that you've taken the refresher lesson and passed. Just take this to the Department of Magical Vehicles and you'll be able to take a retest. Hopefully I won't have to see you for another lesson, but I wouldn't mind seeing you around some other way.